I jive at 5.
And what time is it?
It is 3 minutes after the hour of 5.
No, but what time is it?
It is time for all, what's to see what's for supper.
But what time is it on the show, though?
It is time to jive.
Right, but what do we call it? What's our...
We call it drive-by live at 5.
I think it's the...
Drive-by live at 5. Drive-by at 5. Drive-by jive at 5. Live drive-by jive at 5.
There's no drive-by.
It is a live drive-by at 5 at Jives. So what do you call it? Drive-by live at 5?
Live, drive, jive at 5.
Live drive jive.
Drive-by.
Let's put that down in.
Now, you didn't finish. Do the whole thing.
Live by.
No by.
Live drive by 5.
There's no drive-by.
Well, by God, it is now. Live drive by 5.
It's the live, drive, jive at 5.
Live jive drive. A live
drive-by. See, you're just inherently bound
live
to say drive-by.
Wait, we different coherences.
Okay.
Live. Jive.
Live.
Live.
Drive.
Live drive.
Jive.
Jive at 5.
Right. See how it kind of all rhymes?
Okay, so I have the live drive jive at 5.
Correct.
Hip, hip,
How
hooray.
long have we been doing that, I wonder?
Several years now.
Yeah. And, okay, now can you tell me what, without looking down, what is it?
Yes, it is just about that time.
About 5:04.
5:05.
I've got,
Okay.
hey, my phone only says it's 5:02, and the clock on the master, of course, clock, which is, of course, probably best in the world, is 5:05 on the Whoop computer. So what time do you think it is?
On the Whoop computer?
No, what time do you think it is?
Well, I know what time it is. I'm looking at a clock, or just as far as I can, just right in front of my face.
Yeah, well, that's the one I'm looking at, but I need to know what time you use. What's your phone say?
Well, it's 90 degrees right now, and tomorrow it's going to be up to 93
God.
degrees.
How do you get...
But tonight is
How
going
do
to
you
be
order food when you can't hear?
67 degrees tonight, so you can sleep with your window open if you like to.
How do you
And
order
it's
food?
going to be partly cloudy tomorrow, but it's
Hello,
going to
test.
be
Test.
chances. Chances of rain tomorrow is
Testing.
very slim.
Testing.
And the high is going to be 93.
Can you
Must I
hear me?
repeat myself at the risk of being free again?
I wonder if anybody out there can hear me.
Yes. Ain't nobody in this world but just me and you. And you getting on my last two nerves. I'm telling you.
Hey, man,
gotta go
I
see
found
Dr. Livingston.
Hey, we need to call some people here, but before I do that, I wanted to. Did you see in the news where when you get pot, what do you get, like a nickel bag or something? Like $20 or $30?
I don't get anything. What are you thinking?
Well, I mean, if we weren't on the air, how much do you get?
Well, with older people, we usually pay.
I mean, it's for glaucoma.
Yeah, it's for
Medical.
motion sickness. Yeah, medical purpose.
How much you get? Just a
you might
joint or
have
two?
a friend that might roll you once. Hey, man, you want one of them?
How much does he charge you for it?
He don't charge you, just give it to you.
Yeah, and then he comes back and gets your stereo. So it's, yeah, no wonder you get your stereo.
Ha!
That's what's your problem is you
Oh,
smoke that free weed and then you wake up, where's my stereo?
Oh, God. And they do take my stereo, little
Well,
kleptomaniac.
do you know how much pot is? Oh,
How?
there. Hey, your phone's ringing. I thought you told me you were going to turn that off every day
I
now.
did. Let's see. Yep, that's him again.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Restricted.
Who is it?
You know, the guy with
It's-
the big teeth.
It's a restricted.
Yeah. It's restricted.
Oh, your drug dealer.
No,
I guess
he's my homie.
He's probably afraid we're getting ready to start buying your pot from somewhere else.
Well, I don't smoke that stuff. That's
Whatever.
your man, boy.
10
I'm too
tons.
old for that.
San Diego, U.S. Navy ships
I got a natural high, brother.
recovered nearly 10 tons of marijuana.
Wow.
10 tons. Do you know how
That
much that'd
is-
be worth?
That's going to be about $10 million.
It'd be a lot of nickel bags. Be a lot of joints.
Yeah, nickel bags, you would have
hey, you know, here's what I'm
$20 million.
wondering. San Diego, we need to call the fish market out in San Diego and order as many fish, catfish and carp as we can buy because those suckers are eating a hell of a lot of marijuana right now. And we could just eat that meat
Where did they...
and get high off their
did they
fried
burn all
filet.
of that marijuana?
No, it's like these people dumped it.
In the... Like the...
And some of it was
the Boston Tea Party?
Yeah.
They had a party, a Boston Tea Party?
Yeah. So anyway, I thought that'd be something to do if we know Rooster's out there in San Diego,
Mm-hmm.
in Navy, and he's supposed to come in this weekend. So I'll see if he might round up some of that weed for us. Matter of fact, I'll send him a text message. Maybe he'll call us back and let us know if he's going to send us or find some of that weed out there in the water. Since he's in the Navy now, I'm going to send him a picture of it, Matador.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Why don't you turn your phone off there, buddy?
I don't know.
You don't have a clue, do you?
Nope.
I've messed my phone up now. I'm trying to take a picture of this ad.
Pictures are,
You don't get pictures, Matador.
You out of your Christmas tree.
You out of your rocker.
Restricted. Why would
You
you
messed up my
restrict
phone
me?
and everything now.
Out of my constrictions.
There.
Where can I get the pictures at here? I'm trying to.
What picture are you trying to get, Matador?
Somebody trying to tune in to me. You know what to do when it does this?
Turn your phone off.
Uh-huh.
You're supposed to turn it off every day at 5, remember?
Yeah, and then I don't cut it on no more tonight.
Well, then you're going to have to get you an alarm clock.
Well, I tell you what, Mr. Home Improvement. What is this?
Hey, remember that old boy you got that jerky from?
Yes.
Bill?
Yeah.
Did we ever get a hold of him?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why didn't you eat all this jerky I gave you? I'm going to eat it myself, I guess.
They got me calling somebody.
Okay, am I going to... All right, I took the newspaper away.
Don't take my notes away. Those are very restricted notes.
All right, we took the... I've got the TV off. Hold on, let me turn the
What
TV
else
off.
you want? Oh, definitely to cut it off.
Let's see the
Oh,
other.
I feel so alone. Now, let's cut this off. Who is it?
Now,
Hello?
I'm going to throw this away.
Hello? Yes, I can. Who is this? I think I made a wrong mistake here. I was. Hey, to meet you. Hey, what's going on, baby? I hadn't. Yeah, I'm sorry. I hadn't talked to anybody today about that. But if you could have came a little earlier, cause see, at 5 we stopped letting people come in the building. So I'll just go ahead and continue what I didn't do today. I'll try to continue it tomorrow. How's that? Okay, but you can feel free to come by and chat if you want to or whatever. See what's happening. All right, then. I'll talk to you. All right, bye-bye. That was my internal organ letting me know that there is life after death. It came upon a midnight.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to have those other microphones.
Well, why do you do stuff? You didn't have to do that. That's
who was that? Your ex-girlfriend?
No, this Tamika.
Hey, tell me about this Benjamin Cleveland thing you were talking about earlier. I don't think I understand.
Well, Benjamin Cleveland.
Why don't you turn your phone off?
I don't want to. That's Mr.
Here-
Restricted again.
Here, let me have it.
No, you can cut it off.
Let me have your phone.
No.
Let me have it.
I'm going to tell you all about Mr. Benjamin
All
Cleveland.
right. One more, and I'm gonna play a song.
Back in Benjamin Cleveland, he was an officer in the service, American Army, so to speak. And then on the other side of the British was a U.S. patriot. They was his name was Patrick Ferguson. He was on the British side, and somehow they was at the Battle of Kings Mountain. Here they were. They was left to right. The British was coming, and they kept on coming.
Here, let me have that.
And they was driving the Americans back into the wooded area. So finally, Mr. Richard Ferguson decided to pull a charge on these guys, on Mr. Benjamin Cleveland, and they charged with a vengeance. All at once, there we were, hand-in-hand combat. Of course, they had those one-shot muzzle loaders, pistols, and rifles, too. But anyway, the battle went on for a while. I think it went on for 2 hours. But meanwhile, in this little incident, there it was, Benjamin Cleveland and Patrick Ferguson, looking at each other. Mr. Ferguson, Patrick Ferguson, riding his beautiful white horse, there he rode dramatically toward Mr. Benjamin. And Mr. Benjamin Cleveland his name was, he picked up a sword, the flagstaff, and somehow he seemed to knock the white horse that Patrick Ferguson was on, he knocked it on the ground. And Mr. Benjamin Cleveland was on him on all 4 feet, and they fought. They fought and they fought there for about 2 minutes solidly until Mr. Benjamin Cleveland became exhausted after he had a terrible hit to his upper chamber that took the breath away from him. So there he was. Benjamin Cleveland was on his knees, and right behind him was Patrick Ferguson. Ferguson pulled out his sword and was about to take Mr. Benjamin Cleveland's head off. And as he swung, Benjamin Cleveland ducked his head. And as he ducked, he pulled a dagger from his waist side, and he stuck Patrick Ferguson right in the thorax, the upper chamber of his chest. And Patrick died right there on the spot at Kings Mountain. Anyway, in 1834, Cleveland was named Cleveland after a Mr. Benjamin Cleveland. And this is why we have the name called Cleveland. Yes, and after Mr. Benjamin Cleveland had took Mr. Patrick Ferguson's life, the horse that Mr. Patrick Ferguson was riding, Mr. Benjamin took the horse and went into the darkness as a man of all men, a great warrior. And this is called the end. But he did get that beautiful white horse that Mr. Patrick Ferguson rode. Besides, he couldn't use it anymore anyway because he was dead. He was stabbed and right there in the chest, and I think he died immediately. But it was a fight that went on for, I think, a couple of hours. But the Americans did win, and they fought for their independence, their freedom, and they did win it. And that's the way it was in 1763.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So he was a big fat man.
Yes, he weighed.
He had black and French whores for girlfriends.
No, he was 6 feet tall and weighed approximately 300 pounds.
So he was a little fat guy.
He was a pretty good-sized fellow back in those days. Most of them were slim and was more or less suffering from nutrition from the water that they drank that had bacteria in it. Yeah, dirty waters. But anyway, Mr. Benjamin Cleveland.
And so he fought in that Revolutionary War and fought that fella.
Yes, he fought Mr. Patrick Ferguson.
And
they fought, and the British kept coming. They just kept on coming.
Now, did he have a red coat or a blue coat?
Well, Ferguson was a red coat. And the Americans, of course, they just wore their
blue jeans.
That's
why they called us the blue coats.
But they had the triangle hats that they wore, too, in those days.
So then when he fought the battle of over in Kentucky on the hill there.
That was Kings Mountain where the battle took place.
Then why, if they were on Kings Mountain in Kentucky, did they call our town Cleveland after him?
Well, after that win by the American embassy, they won it. And he was put high up on a pedestal for overcoming this powerful British army that kept coming at him. But Mr. Benjamin Cleveland held his ground quite well. In some cases, the British were downhill when the Benjamin Cleveland end was uphill. And sometimes they found it quite easy to pick up the British because the more they picked up, the more of them came. And then they was pushed down into the lower valleys when the numbers lowered by the British. And then that's when they had the real hand-to-hand combat. And we were lucky that Benjamin Cleveland made the duck at the right time to keep his head from being cut off by Patrick Ferguson. He made a very unique move. And I guess you could say it was just bending, ducking your head at the right time.
Kind of like we do in here, duck and
Yeah,
weave.
you better duck it at the right time. He felt the power coming at him, and he ducked. And it took Mr. Patrick off balance a little bit, just enough for Benjamin Cleveland
He
to pull his
gigged him.
dagger out of his belt and
Gigged him.
right there in his chest cavity.
It's like a frog gig.
It was an awful thing. Bloody war.
Brothers do that a lot, don't they? They like to
on
gig each other.
Kings Mountain.
You don't want to kill them, you just want to gig them and let them know
Well,
who's
it's
boss.
called puncture. You know,
Puncture
you
that
know how
belly.
deep to go with a puncture. Now, if you really want to kill him, you stab him in the face anywhere. That means you don't like him. But if you just happen to gig him in the stomach or the chest cavity,
Just
you
like
can
a
feel
flesh
the
wound.
Yeah, flesh wound. You know how deep to go. But some people want to kill each other. They go deeper. But I'm teaching my younger brothers now how to avoid that kind, handle like men's without guns. Because there's more and more young people going behind the Iron Curtain because of such stupidity. And they don't even know that they're taking a life until they get in a correctional facility, and they make sure that they know what they have done, and then they're sorry. And sorry is too late. Now you have to learn this for many years to come in a correctional institution. You will have to correct a few things. And one thing is that they're going to correct you is making sure that you realize what you have done by taking someone else's life, someone else's loved one. You did it, and now you're going to pay the price. And it ain't a day that don't go by that they'll regret doing what they did. And in some cases, they had wrote the families of the victims that were killed on a weekly basis and letting them know how sorry they are for the stupid mistake that they had made. Stop before it gets too late. You don't have to get ignorant and try to shoot or stab anyone, my friend. Talk it off if you can, or call the police.
Now, let me ask you this. At what point on the Battle of Kings Mountain in Kentucky did in Benjamin Cleveland, and he won that. He barely got gigged, but he lived and won the battle.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that we named Cleveland Cleveland.
Yes.
And then and he became on the $1,000 bill. Is that right?
No, we're talking about. Well, we can say that Benjamin Cleveland was on a $1,000 bill, but the real who's on the real $1,000 bill is I can't call it right offhand because you got me tattooed, so to speak.
It was
Grover.
That was his brother. Grover.
Yeah, Grover Cleveland. Yeah, they was some kin. Grover Cleveland is on the $1,000 bill.
Well, it's too bad they didn't name Cleveland after Grover.
You don't get to see too many $1,000 bills. You don't get to see too many thousands. I don't even think they got too many at the bank. If you do, it's just
I've got a bunch buried in my backyard.
You got some buried in your backyard? Some old coins. Is it all right if I come through with my little gizmo to see what I can find?
It's cash. That way nobody can find it with their
Well, interesting.
metal detector.
So that was the Battle of Kings Mountain.
Okay.
And thank the Great Spirit that Mr. Benjamin Cleveland pulled it off.
Mm-hmm.
He made the move at the right time. Otherwise, he'd been decapitated.
Speaking of pulling it off, I'm going to pull off a piece of this jerky here.
Okay, next page. We went in history. Remember, Cleveland was found in 1932, I think it was. I mean, 1832. Don't mess with my head, boy. I mean, in 1832. That's when Cleveland was named Cleveland. 1836, I'm sorry.
Hey, Mad Dog.
Yes.
I'm eating to buy this Buffalo Brad's beef jerky.
Give me a bite.
I got for us Thursday.
Mm.
And what I want to do is, let's try to call this old boy. And talk about his Buffalo Brad's
really getting on
jerky
my
company.
ass, two nerves up in here.
Now, this is Bill Stevens that's working with it. He's like their old manager over here. He's the one that comes to the, hey, don't hit the camera. He's the one that comes to the farmer's market. If you're nice, he might give you a bag of this stuff if you trick him right here.
Mm-hmm. Give me a chow. Oh, you is so pertinent. I think you're a bigot, too. You don't like nobody. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Chew it on here.
No.
That's good.
It's kind of hard, ain't it?
Kind of stale. You let a bag open, I see.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 4 2 3 2.
Oh, you really make a mess in there like a little pack rat.
Huh?
You know, you're like a little pack rat tearing up papers.
Please record your message. When you have finished,
Here, leave a message while you're chewing on it.
Okay.
press 1 for more options.
Oh, Bill. Right. That beep means you can leave a message.
Hello, Bill. This is the Matador and FRO Daddy speaking to you. Is it
I'm eating
buffalo
bad
bread?
breads.
Okay, we're calling about your buffalo jerky. I think that's
Buffalo Brad's jerky.
Mm-hmm.
We're
And
calling
it is-
live on the air.
as we eating it right this time, we had something left from last week.
All right, give us a call back.
You can give us a call back here,
614
5553.
36.
We'll be in about 36.
Matador needs to get hold of you before tomorrow so he can come get a free sample again.
I need another chew of this jerky. That's some pretty good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully I'll see you there tomorrow at the
Buffalo Brad's is standing there at the
vegetable stand.
vegetable stand on the First Street Square. Is that what they call it, Matador?
Yeah.
Farmer's Market.
That's on First Street.
See you tomorrow.
That's
He'll
right.
ride his bike over.
Yeah.
It won't be a green bike with a white star because somebody stole it again.
Yeah, somebody went to pick that up. One
But
of
you'll
them
know him
cliptos.
because he'll be a little Negro.
One of them little cliptos did.
Bye.
Mhm.
Only thing about jerky, Matador, you get the very back,
Mhm.
the very final thing, and it's just a little piece of gristle.
Mhm.
And you have to throw
But
that
you know,
away. You have to
since
pick
that
it out and throw it away.
Since that clipto went and took my bike, I've been getting up better in the mornings. Maybe the little clipto might have took the hanks off of me when he stole my bike. But maybe the hanks will get so heavy on him that he'll decide to bring the bike back and park it where he got it.
So what you're saying is the fact that your bike is so heavy and you didn't know it, but for the last few years you've been working your ass off just riding a bike, which is supposed to be for fun and make it easier than walking. But yours is actually harder than walking, and that's why you stay in shape, though. So you got the advantage of being in shape these years, but the disadvantage of being so tired you don't go out at night. You come home and you go to bed
Yes,
every night.
at the same
Dark.
time.
Mm-hmm.
At dark with the chickens.
And the only time you get up late is if you drink during the night.
It's possible you can if you don't know how to get up or roll out of bed at the right time.
Well,
You
then,
can't sit there and say, give me 5 more minutes. You
what
got
you
to
call
roll
it, a Hanks?
the hanks.
He put a Hanks on you?
No, the hanks got off of me after the boy with the clipto.
Is that like a spell or a...
No, see, I was very tired, fatigue, I guess you could call it. My vitality was low.
fatigue?
My red and white corpuscles wasn't working together in my anatomy. But ever since this kleptomaniac has took my bicycle from me, it seemed like I'm getting up better. I'm going to bed earlier.
Oh, Lord, the phone's ringing. Let's see if it's
Would you like a klepto in your neighborhood to take away the hands?
No, thank you. Go ahead, caller. You live. Man, they hung up on me.
Well, I just wonder if you'd like to have a klepto to just take everything from you.
Hey, Matador, let's call... speaking of ducking, like old Benjamin Cleveland, he ducked
Yeah.
at the right time, so he just barely got gigged. That saved his life.
Well, when he ducked, the old Ferguson missed him.
I think
With that sword, and then he just turned and gigged him in the chest.
I think what saved him was his big old belly fat. When that boy gigged him, you know, when you stick a 9 or 10 inch sword in somebody and it doesn't even go in far enough to hurt them, that's because they got a lot of lard, a lot of fat. You know, 5 foot, 300 pounds. That's a big old rotund boy, about like your wife. So you could take your wife and just gig her with a 9-inch blade just hard as you can in her belly, and she'd just be like, "Boy, get out of here."
You know, they say when he walked, it was like throwing a dart in the ground. It was just
Throwing the dart to the ground.
throwing a dart into a wall or something. It was just a solid. And he also, when he walked, you can hear the floor squeak because he was real heavy.
You would
That
know a lot
three-
about that.
Yeah, that's what the book said. And when he walked, the floor squeaked. You could hear the floor moved when he walked in. He was down to earth kind of guy. That's what I'm trying to say.
Good.
He was really down to earth. Of course, old Patrick Ferguson wasn't quite
He's
as
even
big.
more down to earth because he's in the earth.
No, Patrick, he was ordinary, 175, but he was pretty fast. He was a little bit older than Brigadier Benjamin Cleveland. But,
Okay.
Anyway, he fell off the horse, and that's when the fight got started.
That sounds good.
But I'm glad old Benjamin took the horse, and he took it and took the horse back to his farm, and he kept the horse the rest of his life.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people find that interesting.
Beautiful white horse it was.
Mm-hmm.
I think they said it was about 16 and a half hands high.
Why is it has to be a white horse? Why couldn't it be a black horse?
Well, it's just something about a white horse. That's what old Brigadier General Patrick Ferguson.
Does it make you
Really?
mad when they use the white horse in a positive point, like with a white horse. This silver way on the Lone Ranger. Then you had Patrick. I mean,
are you
Benjamin
trying to
Cleveland.
say?
Then you had.
Do I see that it's some kind of
the good guy wears a white hat?
bigotry or
Cowboy hats are white
it's
or
the
good guys.
anomaly?
Black hat is the bad guy.
Anomaly.
Black horse is the
Equal
evil guy.
opportunity.
White is good. White is light. Black is dark. Black is dirt.
Why are you trying to downgrade me or something?
White is the
Frankenstein.
heavens, and black is the devil and the depths of hell and the earth. Why is that?
Well, I see it in the
I think it's because the
fingerprint.
white man wrote all the books.
No, I really feel it in the fingerprint of the individuals who has been masturbatedly inclined to the reality that they are surrounded by. But ever since I was sent to a correctional institution, I realized then that I had to correct a few things in my life. One thing, I had to pay for the price that I had did, and I paid it severely, also sincerely. But now that I'm not behind the iron curtain anymore, I have to let the individuals know who are multitude words around that I am capitalized in the reality of humanity. May I flip the script?
I was just reading this note here while you did that because I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, what I'm saying is you cannot use no bigotry under the bigotry of life. Bigotry is composed of people like you, my white corpuscle from outer space. Look, you have to learn to work in a distinguishing manner in the circulatory system. Now, the blood flows direct through our veins. You and I have a job in the circulatory system. That is to function together. One, to keep the oxygen flowing in the bloodstream, and one, to fight off the harmful bacteria that try to build up in the bloodstream. Most of the time, my corpuscle brother, you want to set and drag, or you want to slip and slide, but you don't want to work together with the brother of another mother. That's why I have to go to quarantine most of the time because of you mentally disturbing my brothers and me. We're going to have to learn to work together. If not, I think that we're going to have a contusion in our systematic research. Do you get my limitations? Next page, please.
Yeah, I understand completely.
Okay.
You're getting low on alcohol and you need to get home and get a 40.
Well, basically, it helps to stimulate the individual's system.
Hey, Matt Dover, it's about 5:30 here on Hump Day. That means we're halfway through the live drive jive at 5.
Yes.
Or, as you call it, the...
Halftime.
This is the halftime show?
Multitude of words.
Multitude of words. Or, what do we do every day from 5 to 6?
Would you like to jive with me about this?
Yeah, that's the name of it. Jiving hour.
Okay.
Since we're halfway through, it's Hump Day, which is halfway through everybody's work week, and I wanted to mention today was the deadline to pick up your duck at our sister station in competition, 104.1. Which, by the way, I heard them talking about Steve Hartline. They said that the winner, the best DJ, we have the best DJ, here he is, Steve Hartline, blah, blah, blah. They kept on. I'm like, people were calling me, telling me that. I said, it doesn't bother me.
But who is Steve Hartline?
We cheated just to get second place.
Well, probably.
Who is he? You're right. Who is he?
Yes, what is he? What tribe is he from? Is he Negro, Caucasian, or Mexico?
I believe he's Indonesian.
Indonesian?
Mm-hmm. He's half Caucasian, half Indian.
Well, I swear.
But anyway, they're having their...
first annual
duck race.
Yeah, that's a second annual duck race.
Is that all?
Mm-hmm.
Well, hell, we were there last year, weren't we?
Yes.
They're having their big duck race, and
did we buy any barbecue
over there last year?
Yeah, I went in and got some.
No, you had to go to the store. You were very busy and didn't have time to go mix and mingle with me, to help promote our station. So you had to go buy your souse meat.
No, it was pimento cheese.
I know what it was. Jalapeno
pimento cheese.
Only at Cook's is.
On toast.
Well, you didn't buy the toast there.
Well, I did toast at home. All right, wake up and fly right here. I believe your corpuscles here trying to go to sleep.
So I got a.
Hey, wake up here.
It's not my corpuscles that are making me sleepy.
Well, I tell you what, you get making me very sleepy sitting in here looking at you like that. There's something wrong with that. Let's straighten up in here and fly right.
Do I make you think of a white sheep jumping a fence?
Well, look here, Mr. White Corpuscle. Well, you're going to have to work with that little Negro corpuscle whether you like it or not. You're going to have to work together because if you don't, you're going to have a complete shutdown.
Were you the white sheep of your family?
No, I wasn't near sheep. I was the smallest.
Were you the runt of the litter?
Yes, I was a run of a litter.
Was Aaron Jarrett your brother?
Yes,
No, he
he's
wasn't.
a good-sized fellow, isn't he? Yeah.
What about John D. Jarrett?
He's a good-sized fellow, too.
Was he your brother?
Yes.
You were the runt, weren't
Well,
you?
look at me now. See, that's why I'm
I believe
saying.
your daddy came kind of run down to the last bullet or two there.
No, I was just born this way, kind of little.
You and Lady Gaga.
Yes, we got along real good, me and my wife. She weighs 436
She
pounds.
is a beautiful
and
thing.
I love her like the first day we got married.
Lord, I hope she never falls off the stepladder on top of you.
And she's my Spongelica.
Just see 4 little feet running around.
And she always say, why you always call me Spongelica on radio? I said, because you are my Spongelica. Because
She
when I'm-
soaks up all the food in the house.
No, because she feel like a sponge when I'm hooking on a big ship. That's my girl, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, sponges do have those craters like the moon, don't
You ever squeeze a sponge? Boy, ain't nothing like squeeze. You want to take a bite out of one of them, they nice.
One thing about a sponge is after you use it a bunch of times, it gets a lot of bacteria in it.
Oh, nothing
really
of
should
the
throw 'em
sort.
away.
No. My Spongelica, she always put some kind of vinegar stuff in her water when she take a bath, and she smell like some kind of vinegar when she get out, too.
Like I said the other day, it's like going out and hearing the cicadas on a nice summer's eve.
The mosquitoes started biting on you yet?
No, I've had 1 or 2. That's about it. Nothing bad.
Well, I had them to hit me in the wrong places.
I think those are chiggers.
I mean, no, I'm serious.
You shouldn't be rolling around in the grass while you're smoking
But these
weed.
mosquitoes ain't right. They don't look like ordinary mosquitoes. They black and gray, and they got a great big prehistoric hump in their back. And on that hump, it's got a black mark where you can't see them. And the antenna in the front is long as their body. And they said and inject you with some kind of poison, venom or something,
I believe it's a government drone.
and your whole arm swell up. Yeah, it
It's
does.
a government drone. That might be a wasp.
It's a new mosquito out, and he ain't taking no names.
That might be a wasp, or it's a crane fly.
Well, they half as big as the ones I got around me, and they walk around, they fly around with a lantern just looking for something to hit. They got lights on, too.
Is there probaceous?
No, they got lights on when they come looking for
Is there probaceous? Is it throbbing?
you talking about that antenna in front of their face?
Yeah.
Now, they inject you with that stuff. I don't know what it is, some kind of bad stuff.
If it's throbbing, you're in trouble.
Uh-huh.
Means they're full.
Yeah, and you smack one in blood, and all, you have a whole
It'll
quarter
give you-
size. It's a quarter size thing of
You're
blood
gonna
that gets on
You're
your
going to catch that
skin.
Mexican AIDS.
Oh, Lord,
You
you
live
better
over
go.
there next to the Mexicans.
Well, I retired years ago. I can't bust a grape.
They get drunk on that Mexican blood, and then they wander over to your house.
But there's always always someone in the hood. And,
Anyway, Mendo, hey,
it's
I had an idea.
Mhm.
Let's call Griffiths Kawasaki up real quick and see if they're
Yeah.
still over there working. You know, they're the ones that donate the Kawasaki jet ski that they're going to give away on Friday to the winner of the duck race. So let's call them and tell them that we would like to.
Talk about the duck race.
Well, no, yeah, we'd like to ask how much their motorcycle is.
Okay.
They may not be there. It's a little after hours for most people. Most normal people are on their way home trying to figure out why the hell they're listening to us and getting ready for supper.
Griffiths.
Hello, Mr.
Is
Griffin.
Glenn in?
Yeah, hold on just.
Okay, thank you. Where'd you come up with that
Is that
voice?
the one right up here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, the one you drive by almost every day, Griffith Kawasaki.
Right, but they never
Never seen
open. Yeah, they keep the same old
They're
stuff.
never open.
They keep the same stuff in it.
Yeah, I don't know either. We got a guest that's gonna come in here in about 23 minutes because right now we got to get rid of this. We talked to him about that you think you won the jet ski for the duck. You got the winning duck for this jet ski. It's Glenn. And we'll tell him live. Yeah, sir. I got the duck number 441. I think I won that jet ski.
Okay. Where do we get the duck
You
at?
got duck 22,
Where do we get that duck?
104.1.
Okay.
Tell me you got duck 22.
So you have to go down there to get it?
No, we already got it. Tell them we got duck 22,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a winner. We went to the station, we got duck 22, and that's printed out the winner.
Well, let's see what that's all about.
We want to come get it.
Mm-hmm. Is anyone there?
Hello. Oh, I hope Glenn's not busy.
Well, evidently, I think he was.
Hello. Oh, Lord, they must have caller ID.
Oh, okay, turn to the next page.
Well, let's give them a time.
Well, time is all we have, brother.
Hey, Matador, if you hear that duck quack, I think you're supposed to call in and win a duck. Or is that, no, that was the other station though, wasn't it?
Hey, what are you doing? FRO Daddy, you gonna comprehend to the next page?
I'm waiting to see if they
I
answer.
think Glenwood is busy.
You think Glenwood is busy?
I think he is. Well, is Doc Holliday coming in tomorrow?
No.
He's not coming in no more this week.
No.
Well, I won't get my double nickels this
Nope.
week. I'm gonna have me a DT. You know that.
Hiya. Glenn might have him a customer buying something. Wait a minute, Matador. Come here. We'll be all right. Okay. And Matador's leaving, so it is his show, and that's why we're doing so good. Hey, Matador, I just got a text in here from one of our listeners, Maybe Baby. It says there's a...
It's Glenn.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Glenn. This is the Matador down here at Whoop Radio Station.
Hello, Matador.
Oh, very well. Well, I think that we got the winning duck to win this. Are y'all gonna give away one of these jet skis?
No, it's not me.
Well, Lord, what they got going on? They got it out that y'all gonna give away some jet skis. I think FRO Daddy got that started.
He probably did.
It just said here this $100 gift card, and he talking about that y'all gonna be giving away one of them jet skis.
Well, that's your competitor going to do that.
Okay, so
104.
oh, the 104 is gonna give away a jet ski.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I misconstrued that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Heartline.
All righty. Well, that boy must be pretty successful. He gonna be giving away one of those babies.
Something good in it.
Yeah, sure is. Well, how in the world you been doing? I hadn't heard your voice in a long time.
No, you used to come and see me all the time.
Yeah, I would come through there and holler at you briefly.
You did it for years.
Most of the time I come through there's nobody there but some older guys in there.
We're all older guys.
Hey, Glenn, this is FRO Daddy. What's going on?
Hey, buddy, what's happening?
Hey, we were just calling to see why it wasn't a Griffiths Kawasaki jet ski down here on the lot.
On the lot.
Yeah, well, usually I come pick it up, take it for a spin, you know.
Oh, yeah.
test.
You tried to steal it one year.
Well, we would have given it.
You hooking up to it.
Yeah, we were. Well, we would have told you about it.
Well, you about went to jail on that one.
Uh-oh, that is. Getting fingerprint.
I was calling because I didn't see anything on here about a jet ski or a Griffiths Kawasaki or anything.
What are you looking at?
I don't know, some insert in the Cook's food store thing.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, go get you a duck. Maybe you can win it.
Well, who's giving it away?
Mr. Heartline. It's your competitor.
Well, how's he getting one? Where's he buying it from, I wonder?
Well, it's sitting down here right now.
Oh.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, it's sitting here.
At your place.
I've still got my trailer hitched my
Wow.
door on the Whoop Band, don't we?
Well, you should have never said that.
Can we
brother.
just run it down to Mouse Creek a couple times?
Well, I know you drove one up to Ocoee #1 Dam one time.
Probably one of the only people that ever have.
Probably.
And up the Ocoee through
We had to rescue 2 of my employees last night
from where?
from the river. They ran out of gas coming back from Webb's store.
Remember, we went
They
past.
didn't make it.
We went past there and went through Devil Shoals,
Yeah.
and then came back and then crashed right there below the store because it was too shallow.
I was up there last night at midnight hunting my 2 employees.
Good thing they weren't drunk and took the Steve Hartlines out.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that one. It wasn't that one.
I wonder, will they be working extra, or did you know they had it
I
out?
don't know if I have to pay for that or not. I don't know.
Oh,
We'll
Lord.
see Friday.
Oh, it must be terrible.
Well, we got, here's the reason we were calling is I've got a duck. I won it, went and picked it up today, and it was number 22, and that's the one that wins it on the flyer here on the insert today's paper.
That was my old racing number.
It has 22 on there.
22 is a good number. Double deuce.
I guess I didn't win.
Yeah.
All right, then.
No, you have to go enter. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I've got a number of 441, as a matter of fact.
Okay. All right.
And me and Matador are going to ride out there like we always do and harass everybody. And, of course, Matador will go in the grocery store and get his jalapeno pimento cheese while I have to negotiate talking with everybody.
Then he can get him an ice cream after that.
Oh, he'll wander around. He'll show up by the time we're leaving. Won't need to hurry and get home.
Definitely.
All right, buddy.
All right, Glenn, we'll see you Friday for the big duck race.
Okay.
Good to hear your voice again, Glenn.
Bye-bye.
All righty.
Wonder why he wouldn't... why he didn't want to admit that it was his Griffith Kawasaki jet ski. I guess that's a technical thing from tax purposes where he can't really say it's theirs. They're not giving it away. It's Steve Hartline's.
It's his, but he bought it there.
I don't know. Can say.
Okay, well, he has a
We can't tell him.
Kawasaki. He has a Kawasaki there.
Well, I'm sure it's not a Yamaha.
Well, I'll tell you what, by God,
tell you
we'll
what,
just
if you have
wake
to
up
be
and
that
smell
dumb
the
about
coffee.
it, I'm not gonna do anything about it.
Roll me too loud.
FRO Daddy, you're live on Whoop.
Fro.
Hello, you're live. Who's this?
Hey, it's Lou. How you doing?
Hey, Lucy.
Lou. What's happening for you?
Oh, yeah.
Are you listening to 99?
Oh, yeah, always.
Well, we're live on the air. What can we do for you, babe?
Beth Yost?
Huh?
Why, sure.
She used to live right next door to us
Yeah, the Yost.
on Windsor.
David Yost and Beth. Yeah. Sorry, my duck got loose again.
David Yost's sister. Well, they leased the house out to someone, and they left a little white dog about the size of a Chihuahua, but it wasn't a Chihuahua. And nobody would take it in, and it hung out here for about a month, and then they've been gone for about 6 months, so it became our pet.
Uh-huh.
So I let her out this morning for a few minutes, and can't find her anywhere. So I've driven all the way around the neighborhood and called her, and I just kind of wanted to get that out there in case somebody might have seen her.
Matador sees little white mice running around at night.
I've got some real black men. They got afros. I swear they had afros. You do?
Do you cook them over a fire?
No, I don't. Those little things, I like catching them naturally like a little cat does.
Hey, Lou, tell everybody where this little dog what area it is, and they can be looking. They might find it, but listening to us.
Around Blythe Ferry, Windsor Circle, right around there.
Windsor Circle.
Is it one of these little cockapoos, or what is it?
Cockahoo?
I don't know what it is. Like I said, it's about the size of a Chihuahua.
You say it's white? Hell, they all look alike to me.
I know, and they do me too, even after I've had her this long. But she's got 2 pink collars. One has diamonds on it, real diamonds.
Well,
You call me, there's a $50 million reward for it.
Wow.
Lord help today.
So if we find a little white dog, looks like a cross between a Shih Tzu and a white rat.
Not shit.
You want to disturb Cookie?
A white Shih Tzu.
Chihuahua. I'm getting them confused.
A Chihuahua.
Oh yeah, they're real for sure.
Okay, well, if anybody seen one, go get it and take it to you.
There's 2 pink collars. One's a flea collar, and then the other's just a little girl collar.
Well, is it a male?
No.
I was wondering where the other collars are around.
I hope that there's no males around.
You want some babies? Yeah.
But
I'm more worried about the Matador. He's got big eyes. He's getting ready to head that way.
Yes, chop
I'm
suey.
going to give my phone number out in case someone sees her, okay?
Okay, we're going to give out your phone number if anybody sees it around Windsor Circle. Now, that's up there off Blythe Ferry. And
Yeah. It's after you turn the sharp curve on Blythe Ferry.
yeah.
It's near the pond on Blythe Ferry. Yeah, right around there.
Yeah, about the old Taylor farm.
Right. But the number to call is 479-8388.
8388.
Yes, sir.
479-8388 if you've seen a little cross mixed breed white small dog with 2 pink collars.
That's right.
All right.
That's about all I know to say about her. We took her in and took care of her, so maybe somebody will give us a call.
They got any large Rottweilers up in that area, or large dogs that would be hungry? Or
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
That's usually what happens to them.
Usually they walk them on a collar, and I thought tomorrow I'm going to watch for people walking dogs, and
They're like,
as I go by, I'm going to run down and say, hey.
that big dog's like, that looks good with that little pink collar on it. Looks like a little cake.
I know.
Well, coyotes are known to eat those little creatures.
Hawks.
I had a full-blooded Shih Tzu in Daytona.
Pardon me?
She was worth. I had a full-blooded Shih Tzu.
Oh, okay.
In Daytona. She was worth about $400, and this Rottweiler walked up to her and chomped down on her one time, and it killed her instantly. So, but these dogs over here are on they're on leashes and stuff. So, thanks, city manager.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow.
All right, there, Lou.
Lou, it's good hearing
We'll
your
be
voice
looking.
again.
Yeah, that's all you need to say. Don't say no more.
That's all we need to say.
All right, Lou.
Call me sometime.
All right, that's all we get.
All right.
All right, bye. Anybody seen a little white dog with 2 pink collars? Give us a call or call Lou there, and she'd give you a $500,000 reward. That's pretty good, I guess. Of course, she messed up and said that one of the collars is a real diamond, so people just steal the diamonds, kill the dog, and go to the pawn shop and get them a 40. FRO Daddy, you're live on Whoop.
Hey, what's going on down there?
Who might
Well,
this
nothing,
be?
just watching TV. What are you doing?
I'm just Freddie G. I'm just kicking back.
What's
Hey,
up,
Freddie G.
Freddie?
You're awful hard on the Matador.
He's always hard on me. That's why I have brain disorders. Brainstorms being around him every day.
It's hard to get through that blackened crust.
My white corpuscle sometimes is out of sequence.
Anytime you need a serrated knife to eat a blackened steak or blackened fish, it is overcooked.
All right, my
What can I do for you, Freddie G?
Can you play some
Freddie Fender?
for me?
If I could hear you while he was talking, I'd try to discern what you just said.
Go ahead, homie.
Can you play a song or two?
Well, what you want to hear?
Well, I'd like to hear The Man in the Big Hat's Fine.
The Man in the Big Hat's Fine.
Buying.
Buying?
The Man in the Big Hat's Fine. That's Jerry Jeff Walker.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure we don't have that one right here where I can just play it, unless I'm here. So, and we're getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
All that. We got a few Jerry Jeffs, but not much. Like that's, what's that redneck song he does? Oh, I got that's Sangria Wine. I like Up Against the Wall, Redneck Mother. We got all that kind of stuff.
Sangria Wine? You got
those.
Sangria Wine?
Yeah, you gonna talk to me again? Pissing in the Wind, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pissing in the Wind would be a good one.
All right, I'll play that after 6 when we leave here at 6.
Hey, I appreciate it.
All right, Freddie G.
See you, man.
Bye-bye. Well, I don't know when it'll come on. I put it in the wrong spot, but it'll come on there shortly, about 20 after, somewhere in there. FRO Daddy, no, we're not taking a call. We're hanging up. Matador, we need to, what was I going to call? We were going to call somebody about that, some peaches or something I saw. Nobody's got any good peaches yet, and the peaches I got at the farmer's market were still yellow and kind of hard,
I don't like a hard peach.
Really? Oh, I really do.
Well,
I also like my bread stale. Do you?
Well, I also like fries with my shake.
Well, you don't have a shake. Your wife has a shake.
Well, don't talk about
She has
that.
a shake like a water bed when you spank it on one side.
Well, look at that little splinter you got.
Takes an hour and a half for it to come back and hit you on the
splinter.
FRO Daddy, you're live on Whoop.
FRO Daddy.
Old Blue.
Blue Shield.
I was a short Mexican black man from another mother.
Hello, home fingerprint.
How'd you know he had Mexican in him?
Home fingerprint. How are you?
Well, I just called a drift there about some peaches, and I'd heard, now, Fro, don't hold me to it, but I had heard that Gillen's out there has got their peaches.
They always got
Well,
the
hell, that's what I was getting ready to say. It's called Stone, Kelly Stone.
Hey, Blue, I must confess, my bike has been hijacked again by the Cliptos.
Well, it's probably Skeeter Boy.
Skeeter.
Boy is known to steal stuff to drive.
Yep, they got me again, but this time I don't think it's going to show back up. It's been gone now for 3 days.
Yep, Matador the Hawk got it after that long.
So I'm hoping that it'll come back. It was a nice riding bike.
Somebody really took your bike again, man.
They sure did, and at the same time, my bike was missing, a tree limb fell and knocked my electrical line down. And it pulled the unit off the side of the house. So I had a greatest Father Day. I had a better Father Day than anyone, I think. Mine was so exciting.
Matador, where do you keep parking this bicycle at that you allow people to steal it?
Well, they shouldn't go in my little garage where I keep my utility room and take anything out of there. But I must confess, some klepto has already walked out with my chainsaw.
Well,
And-
I'm going to tell you, they probably caught that klepto, I think it was last Wednesday, or a few weeks ago, they caught another klepto.
Oh, they caught him?
And they caught 2 of them in the last few weeks.
All right, 2 thumbs up for the...
We tried to call Posey there, old Blue, to make sure, but I know if that bike showed up again at Posey's, they wouldn't even accept it this time.
Oh, no, we'd accept it. But we would probably do like a little beating around the bush.
About a citizen's arrest is what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
No, we just beat around the bush till the popo got there because we don't like stuff coming in. It's hot.
Right.
Matador bicycle was the only thing we bought that was a little on the warm side, and we got it back to its rightful owner and got the klepto what he deserved also.
Right. So y'all had another one to come through, and so y'all caught another one, or was I the only one that y'all...
No, we didn't catch another one. The local authorities did.
Okay. So they came in and checked it, and it was a hot commodity, huh?
Yeah, they got a couple kleptos off the road recently.
Yeah, they ought to get them turkeys off the road. They just I hate a thief. I don't like a kleptomaniac, but you don't know if they're a kleptomaniac. And it scares you because you don't know who to trust because of the kleptomaniac. It's something else. Anyway, Blue, I got my thumbs up, hoping that I can catch this. Get my bike back. Right now, I'm riding one that's kind of hard to ride, so I'm gonna be pretty fit here in the next month or so.
Well, Matador, if we find a decent bicycle come in and then we think it'll fit you, we'll buy it and donate it to you.
There you go.
That's the kind of folks we are supposed to get in park.
That's what I'm talking about. But I don't know. I'm gonna move up, and I'm gonna keep the same kind I got, but I'll probably get another one if this one don't show back up.
Right.
All right, old Blue. Thanks for calling in, buddy. Hope we'll see you out soon.
Well, I was coming up Friday, Pro, and Polk County got me.
Polk County Police?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They stopped me when I crossed the line. They said, we heard about you. You run around with that guy they call FRO Daddy or FRO Daddy or something. And they just took me straight downtown, Pro. I just got out the other day.
Well.
All right, then.
I told you they didn't like me at Polk County.
I don't think they like too many people if you ain't from
Well,
Polk
they
County.
definitely don't
Polk
like
County.
you, Matador. I'll leave it at that.
Well, you know, they call me Peanut. I can go anywhere I want to up there.
All right, old Blue.
Go home and have a good one.
All
We
right.
will. We'll see you mañana.
All right.
Bye-bye. Hey, Matador,
Yes.
Somebody, maybe baby had texted me earlier and said there was a car up on the concrete divider, between the roads there, between the lanes on APD 40.
Mm-hmm.
Said there's a cluster screw going on, and maybe that's her. She said she tried to call in.
Cluster of
Yeah,
wrecks?
she's supposed to call in right now and tell me. Fro Daddy, you're live on Whoop.
Hey, Fro, when you leave, would you put that old chicken song on?
Which one?
Where the chicken's singing.
Lord, I don't remember.
That's the guys are fussing about.
Oh, hell, I'll play 4 or 5 then.
Okay.
Maybe he's still listening. He play that stupid chicken music.
I won't hear that chicken music again.
Hell, I will then.
Well, I like Venom wearing denim because she went in TT on herself when she's kissing.
Uh-huh. Good for you.
You don't even listen to the song.
Well, I did the best I could.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
All right. Bye. We're going to play some chicken music. And dedicate to everybody that likes chickens. Let's see if we got...
this is the wreck thing.
Let's hope it's maybe, baby. Fro Daddy, you're live on Whoop.
Hey, Fro, what's going on?
Hey, maybe I was hoping that was you.
Hey, maybe.
It's me, man. It's like an ordeal trying to get home today.
Well, now, let me guess. You're at the APD 40 intersection with Interstate 75 there at exit 20.
Well, I was there. Now, when I kind of work over there around 20th Street, but as I got on APD 40, there's a car teetering on the concrete wall. I think the exit was either Benton Pike or wasn't exit 20 for 20th Street. I'm pretty sure it's Benton Pike, but I'm not exactly sure. I was going the opposite way.
It's going out toward 20th Street, huh? Going on 20th on around the bridge.
Yeah, if you're kind of going in toward town, it was in that direction.
Yeah, on past 64.
Yeah.
Going around. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, that's it.
What was going on there. But
Well, that's the opposite end there of the 20 highway or exit 20 there on the interstate where I figured you were.
oh, that's a big cluster right there.
That's a cluster even when there's not a wreck. It was fine until they put a red light in.
Yeah.
Now we've got a red light to tell people they can't go onto a ramp that merges automatically onto an interstate. Now you have to wait and get a group of cars to go merge on.
Yeah.
Which makes it even harder.
Yeah.
So now you've got a backup on the interstate, and people are going to have wrecks on the interstate, and people can't even get off the interstate because people are backing all the way up off the exit, which doesn't have to stop because it's only a yield. But now it's such a cluster, you have to stop. Yeah, that's a great red light. I'm glad we got that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Makes everything so much easier over there.
Okay, well, when you going to come see us maybe, baby?
I'll be down and around in a bit. I figured I'd call in and give you a traffic report since Doc's not made his way out here today.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But, yeah, I'll stop by and see y'all one day.
All right. We'll be here maybe.
All right. We'll see ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Matador, let's make a quick call here, and then we'll, I see you've got another guest in here today. You've been getting a lot of women coming in here to see you in the afternoons.
Yes, Tamilio.
Tamilio. Let's make this call real quick, and then we'll let you talk about Tamelia.
Yeah, I'm going to let her express
what Tamelia's doing.
What's going on.
You got your hands up.
You got your hands around. Whoa, I listen to 101. This is Kelly Stone. Stone's Peaches.
Okay.
Out there at Gillians.
Maybe they got wine.
Kelly, I'm unavailable to take your call. Leave me a message and I'll call you back. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.
Oh, well, we had a blessed day today, didn't we?
Yes, sure.
We had it blessed earlier and blessed at the end. This was a great day. I've been blessed. I feel like a jelly-filled donut, blessed in the middle.
Callback number.
Blessed on both ends like a candle. Bless me again.
Now get your
Hey, Kelly Stone, this is FRO Daddy calling live on Whoop Radio with my sidekick, the Matador, and Tamithia. Anyway, we thought we'd throw that in. We're calling about this ad I saw in the paper where y'all have some good peaches out there at Gillians. No, there's no Gildings out there.
Well, I call
Gillians
it
peaches.
Gildings.
We used to go out there when I was a kid and you'd get a big thing of the apple cider, and you'd buy peaches and corn and, watermelon, the whole thing. Anyway, give us a call here on the studio or drop by tomorrow. We'll be here 3 to 6 p. You bring us a couple peaches by here, we'll let you sit down a little peach and talk about the Gillens and the peaches and all that, and we'll throw them in free. Give us a call. We're here in the Village Green Town Center in the beautiful Whoop Studios. Come by about 3:30 tomorrow and drop by or send somebody some peaches down here. Me and Matt are going to test them for you. We'll talk about you free. We're begging for free peaches. Give us a call, 614-5553 tomorrow after 3. We out here. Bye. All right, Matador, it's time to go. What you got going on today?
Okay, now I have my buddy with me, Tamithia.
Matador is not real good with names.
Well, it's because my tongue won't allow me after sitting here listening to you multitude words.
Timitito?
Tamithia.
Tomatito?
Okay.
Thomason?
And Tamitha is a singer.
I've been called worse.
Tomasita?
Tamithia.
Teletha?
Tamitha.
Taretha Franken. Johnson. What's your last name?
Delaney.
Tamitha Delaney.
Tamithia Delaney.
Tamithia Delaney.
Yeah.
Let's see who's calling in. FRO Daddy, you're live on Whoop.
Hi.
Yes.
Well, hello.
I wanted to ask some questions or see if you'd let me talk about this ad in the paper about Mr. Logan being the best attorney in Tennessee or America.
Okay. Or Bradley County. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's hear it.
Okay, I'd like to know 10 people that voted for him.
Well, you got to remember, he's a big sponsor of the Whoop. I mean, the 104.1, who, of course, they all won all the other areas. We only got second, so we have no horse in the race.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Well, I thought it might have been the drug dealers in Bradley County that have killed our young people.
Well, I don't think they're going to take the time to fill out a form, do you?
Or I thought it might be murders for hire.
Well, they're not. Like I said, none of those kind of people, or his actual customers wouldn't be the ones to take all the time to fill out the paperwork.
Or corruption in the court system. Or people he stole what they worked for all their life.
No, I think it's more just simply somebody who went and has the money to go buy a bunch of newspapers and fill them out and turn them back in.
Well, is he still alive?
It might be the prostitutes he sets people up with.
Well, now,
is he still alive?
Wow.
Matador, do you not know Jimmy Logan?
No. Who is he still alive?
Ma'am,
Might be Liars Anonymous.
Liars Anonymous, maybe. I don't know.
Or maybe all his concubines.
Who?
His concubines. Or maybe his
Concubines?
children he fathered and they don't get any support. Or maybe clients he portrayed. Or maybe it's his wife he commits adultery on.
Oh my gosh.
Why would she send him in, I wonder?
Maybe it took the time of the day.
Except maybe Rome County.
Well, now, you don't listen to 104.1, do you?
Yes, I do.
Well, why? He's a part of that.
Oh, is he?
You're supporting him.
I'm supporting him now.
You know what? Now you need to start listening to us then, don't you? 99.9.
Okay, now let's
Hey, who's
try
this
your
calling in?
patience a little bit.
Yeah. Who is this?
Sue Perkins.
Sue. How do you do?
How do you do?
Well, Sue, you listen to us anyway, don't you?
Every once in a while.
Well, you better quit listening to 104 and listen to us. Support us. We've got a good attorney.
You do?
Mhm.
Who is he?
The Reverend Seymour and Dr. Livingston.
At your service
Esquire,
right here.
Unincorporated. All right, Sue, we're gone.
Okay.
Bye-bye. All right, so Tamethia Delaney.
Yes. Oh
Now,
my
you came in here last night, and I was on my way out. Now I'm on my way out again, but I thought, I'm going to find out what you're going. What we're talking about.
We come to
Is
a
she the one that's going to
conclusion.
sing or
She-
something?
No, she wants to a couple of words on what she's got going on this week. She's going to be singing this week. Tamethia, you got it. Let him know what's happening.
Okay, this week, actually tomorrow evening, starts at 7 p.m. at the Studio Impact, located downtown, block up from the courthouse, right across from the Flanagan's.
Okay,
or something.
Flanagan's.
Is it Flanagan's?
Is that up on Ocoee Street?
It is on Ocoee, right across from the, what's the restaurant there on the corner called? That's not good. On the other side of Raspberries. Right behind Raspberries, the block before. You know,
Okay.
Raspberry. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
I
we
need
get the name.
address.
Yeah, we get the name and address and
Studio Impact.
Studio Impact.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
Christian venue where you can do jazz and gospel singing, and I'll be singing jazz. And
All
my
right.
number, area code 423-704-9353. 704-9353, and I can give you the actual address if you interested in coming out. And it's a Christian environment once again. Have a good time. It starts
Are
at
y'all
7
gonna be
p.m.
singing anything other than Christmas? I mean, Christian music tomorrow?
Oh yes, I'll be singing some Frank Sinatra, Etta James.
Etta James, can you do a
Yes.
little Etta James?
Sure.
Hit just a little Etta James for us, just a little.
At last, my love has come along.
Mm-hmm.
My lonely days are over.
Mm-hmm.
And life is like a song. Just a little there.
That's fantastic.
Etta James.
So you can hear more of this tomorrow. I mean, it's
All right.
gonna be Friday.
Cough me.
That'd be tomorrow, Matador. That's Thursday. Mhm.
Thursday.
I'll write all
What-
this down so we don't
Okay,
have to
what
keep asking
time? Wait a
questions.
minute, home improvement. Now, what time did it start?
Starts at
7 o'clock.
p.m.
It's still 7,
Hey, now
just like
say-
5 minutes ago.
Knock this off my shoulder,
And
Paul,
where would
we
that
gotta
be
come
at
together now.
Impact?
Studio Impact,
Yeah, same place it was a minute
Impact.
ago.
You got that down bro down?
Yeah, I got it. We got it.
Okay,
I
that's
got it
uptown
down.
on Ocoee.
Right up there. Mhm.
Studio.
We don't know. All right, so Tamethia Delaney. Hey, Tamethia, you need to come out and check out my band sometime. Sit in and jam with me. We play a lot of R&B and soul though. We don't, and we're drinking beer and stuff. We don't want the heathens to come in and shoot. You get somebody in trouble.
No, we don't want them to come
Lose
in.
you a
That's
big
gonna be
gig.
pretty interesting. Yeah, so we can hear some more of that tomorrow. All is willing and the creek doesn't rise.
Yeah, 7 o'clock.
At 7
Hey,
o'clock.
you go
at
by the
Studio
farmer's market, Matador.
Impact.
Then you get you some
Studio
cucumbers and a tomato and a watermelon and some beef jerky, and then you can ride over there and
What
listen to
does
her.
it cost to get in?
There is a $5 cover charge.
There's always
And
a
how
couple
long with the singing? Is it going to be more than you there?
I've got to go.
Actually, I'll be doing the entertainment all evening, and
Can you get drinks?
yeah, we have coffee, tea,
Yeah, you
And
can drink
milk.
water all you
And,
want. Mm-hmm.
sodas and things
Okay,
like that. It is a Christian-based
Why-
environment,
Matter-
so
Oh,
there's
okay.
no.
Why don't you
no-
quit asking?
Would you hold it
Why don't you quit
down?
asking?
I'm
'Cause you know you ain't going.
Hold on a minute. This
You're
is
not
good.
up past 7. You're at home by 6. How
See,
you?
no,
That's
Budweiser.
what I'm saying.
Why you gonna be there?
I'm
You got
gonna
home
break
rest.
that point.
You at
Just
home
keep-
rest.
I'm breaking that point off.
See what I have to deal
Okay.
with for 3 hours. I'm worn out. I got to go work out
you
now just to
ain't
rest.
seen nothing yet.
I go
home.
next door and work out for an hour to calm down.
But anyway, Tamethia,
Good
Camellia.
job.
Camellia.
Tomatito.
We got a sample of what you're going to be playing up there tomorrow. Singing, and it does sound like you're going to be singing Annetta James tomorrow, too.
I will, and some.
Let me ask you, where's that CD she brought
Trisha
yesterday? You already lost it, didn't you?
No, I got it on file.
Where is it?
I ain't going to tell nobody.
You already lost it, didn't you?
Well, anyway, Cleveland, as we're coming to a conclusion, and
right on.
Like I said, Tamika, Camellia,
Tamethia.
She'll be playing tomorrow. She'll be singing tomorrow uptown at the
Studio Impact.
Studio Impact.
Studio Impact.
Tomorrow, Thursday.
Starting at 7.
Good job, Madeline.
Okay.
Hey, why are you pointing at me with your middle finger?
I didn't do anything. Okay.
I see you're embarrassing her.
Look, Cleveland, I'd like to say, if I said something that might have been wrong or out of place to you, look deep into my heart, and I just want you to know, without your love, I am no good at all. Keep on keeping on. Good night. Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
Hey, Fro, this is one book for you right here.
Hey, now. All right.
So when is the next time you all are going to be playing out?
We'll see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Matador FRO Daddy's out here.